Let's see. We have things to do. I'm already a bit sleepy. This game will not make your case better. So we have to clean the bungalow, the bungalow with the gutters last. So everything has to be clean except for the gutters. That sounds easy enough. If I manage to fail that on purpose, I would be full of shame. Locations, right. Bungalow. Let's go! Let's go. Right. Gutters last. So this is the gutter. This is the gutter. This is the gutter. PowerWash sim. PowerWash. PowerWash sim. Already cleaned the driveway. That was so fast. Okay, they both count as the same thing, so we're fine. This fills me with nostalgia. Gutters in English. Yeah. This is so cool. We get to go back to all the levels we already played. Because I started playing this game not long after I started streaming. So this is actually kind of a road back through the start of the streams. I haven't been streaming for very long, but it still feels nice to go back. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Don't clean too much. This goes so much faster with the big guns. Got the big guns out. Also, I didn't use this aiming mode back in the day. So I'm also going faster just because of that. Come on. Thank you. I don't know if I should come back to Lawn Mowing Simulator. It was an okay game. Spartan cleaning house. No, I think I never actually finished the Spartan Ops story. Was a bit boring going through the same maps over and over again and doing basic missions like kill that many enemies, activate those 3 things. Maybe we'll play the Spartan Ops after Halo 4. Are the Spartan Ops even on the MCC? I'm not that... I think. I'm not even sure. What are you doing? Okay. Love if you could get the very end of this game, just a big ass nozzle cleaning a whole place at once. Yeah. The BFM 9000. Big fucking nozzle. What am I missing? I saw something missing. I saw it. Ah! Where is it? Was it that one? Gutter. We'll see. Ladder. Ladder moment. No. Here. Yes. Oh god. Cannon blast. This is just water. Hell yeah. There you go, just in case. Mm-hmm. Take care when I'm cleaning. Don't want the wrong thing to happen. I hate that. Do you count? Oh, of course you count. Let's go. Okay! One post. Missing one post. I did a very good job. Except for that one post. You! Ding right now. Or else. Very nice. And the colors last. Nice. Okay. Nice. Achievement. Hey. Hi, hi. Next. Back from tabletop. Nice. The next achievement is in the detached house. Complete the pathway, driveway, and driveway edges first. Okay. Did I almost do that last time I played that run? Drive. Let me see. Pathway, driveway, and driveway edges. I almost did that first. I probably missed a part, and then I came back to it. But I would have unintentionally gotten the achievement. Damn. What kind of cleaner is that? The last one! With the last one, and the last one. Last cleaner, last nozzle, last skin. And you've missed a bit, yeah. We finished the story. Okay. And the pathway. With the kitty cat prints. The paw prints, we miss them. I miss them. The paw prints. From all the kitties. So many good kitties. Achievements! Let's go! Next. Complete the soul of the shoe house last. Oh, pain. Pain. Suffering. Okay. Soul last. Okay. Okay, fine. Last on the house. Food leaker. Looks like a knockoff SpongeBob house. Yeah. It does. Mm. Uh-huh. Okay. It is music. It is music. It is music. It is music hype. Do be hype. I wish I could just remember everything, forget everything about Hades and play through the whole game again. I played through Hades once. Hell yeah, you're so lucky. You get to experience Hades for the first time. I'm jealous. Never went through Heat 32 because I'm too lazy, but finished everything else. Oh, one shot, right? It's the Undertale with the cat, right? The Undertale game but with a cat. I've seen almost nothing of that game. Ah! What kind of game is it? I don't even know what kind of game is it. I just know it's pixely, but that's all I know. That's it. Story-based game. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oof. You roll through the word solving puzzle of the story. Uh-huh. I see, I see, I see. Okay. We'll play the witness. I'm not much of a puzzle fan because they make me feel stupid if I don't if I don't solve them in less than a minute. Wooden trims, wooden trims, wooden trims. So I just avoid puzzles in general because I'm a big baby. You! Stop right there. Let's go. Orion Soul. Tunic. Yeah. That's more of a game I'd watch than play. Let's go. Played this but never played it. Shame. Completely clean the first station jump without standing on the scaffolding. Right, this one. This one I got told by a certain someone. Let's get the tower out of the way first. I bet it's easier with the last one. Good thing I did it last. Good thing I didn't chase achievements first. I knew it. I knew it would be so much easier after the story. Pretty much the same with the soccer ball. The soccer ball. How do you expect me to put that ball up the dinosaur slide with my poor little first gun? Why am I getting so many notifications? What is happening? What's happening? Mm-hmm. Ding. 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 Auto-completion is carrying me. Just remember this map was the first time I called you stream playing a PowerWash. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's so nice going through all the levels again. We're talking about 2D and 3D animation and how cheap or fast it was. And how I was lucky to have you all on the stream. Yeah, I would love to make it my job one day, if I could. Weeks ago? Yeah, something like that. Time flies when you're having fun. This one isn't dinging. Don't like it. World 3? How is it so dirty? Does the interior count? It does. Okay. I do abuse your VOD channel as my napping video. Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna keep uploading VODs one by one. I wonder if it's a good idea to upload VODs one by one, like one per day, because we may start to be late with the VODs if we do that. Like at some point we're gonna be mid-September and we're still gonna be uploading VODs from July. Maybe 2 VODs a day would be better. Catching up fast would be the best idea. On the one hand, yes. But if we catch up too fast, we may... The thing is, I wanna have at least 1 VOD a day, even when I'm not streaming. So if the VODs catch up on the stream, if I'm not streaming, you don't get VODs. Simply put. So ideally, I would like to be about 2 weeks, 1 week, between 1 week and 2 weeks late on the streams with the VODs. Something like that. So we would need to upload 2 VODs a day, and then when we kinda catch up, like when we're a week or 2 weeks late, we go back to 1 VOD a day. Because 1 VOD is usually 2 hours long, sometimes 3. So that means that in a week of stream, so 4 days, I get about 12 VODs. 12 VODs. 12 VODs for 7 days. So that's about half of what I would need to be on the same base. So yeah. Really depends. Did I clean the... Yeah. I mean, if I miss a day, if the VOD channel miss a day of uploading, it's not the end of the world either. I'm not gonna have the YouTube police come to my house and delete my channel and my existence. It's 3D AV on the phone channel. She's coming, she's coming. She's coming at some point. Let me check something. Uh, 3D AV was there for the first time on August 1st. August 1st. And the VODs right now are from July 18 or 19. So she's coming, but I have to be patient. It doesn't matter to you. You're only listening, it's white noise. Why do you miss 3D AV? And soon you're gonna have the real slim AV. I'm not slim, but yeah, you know what I mean. 3D AV comes new microphone. True. This is true. The old microphone was awful. Painful. And way worse. Yeah, but I'm a streamer. I have to get a good audio. A good audio is always way more important than a good video quality. For a streamer, at least. And no matter what you see on the screen, if the audio quality is awful, you're not gonna stay on the stream. It's just painful to hear. Or it's a, I don't know, you're watching league games and the audio doesn't really matter. Just watching, I don't know, competitive buzz, some shit like that. But yeah, audio very important. Mute streamer arc. If I could choose. I'm glad I'm not focusing on my voice, otherwise it would be much harder to stream. It's also a double-edged sword, because on the one hand I'm not focusing on my voice, so I don't think about it. But then I don't think about my voice, so I'm not training and I'm not actually putting in any effort in my voice, so the hell do I do? Your voice is pretty for you. No, my voice is pretty for you. I'm glad you like my voice, otherwise we would both have the same problem. So I have to check if I have everything clean in this house. Oh. Wait. The first floor. Without voice training. I mean, at this point, I've been talking with my voice while trying to put some minimal effort in it. So in the end, you can kind of call it voice training, but a very soft kind of voice training, like not actually training, just talking every day with that voice and just getting used to... I don't know. I fall. Hour. Immune will be better than fake. Yeah. This is annoying. Those two are annoying. Hop, 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 hop. Train every day if I leave alone. Yeah, get it. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Can the ladder help? Ow, ow. Oh, let's go. Wait. I saw something. Saw something missing. Pure dysphoria. Yeah, I get it. It's hard. It's the hardest, especially for ADHD people, because it's something you actually have to put effort in daily, or at least regularly, to have results. And results come after a while, after a bit of training. So it's not instant. Okay. You have to suffer for the results. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We can attack the fire station now. It's gonna be a fast one. But I've heard so many trans girls having a really pretty voice, and I keep telling me that it's all worth it in the end. When you get that result and you're happy with your voice, probably the best feeling you can have. But then again, I don't know if you really get that feeling, because if you train for it for a while, you're gonna see progress over time, so it's not really something you suddenly get. It's like growing breasts under HRT. When you start HRT, you're like, oh my god, I can't wait to have boobs. Holy shit, this is gonna be so great. But then they grow so slowly that you kinda just don't have any strong reaction to them. Sometimes it just happens that you look at yourself and you're like, oh shit, right, I have boobs. Nice. It's not a surprised reaction. Ah. Flat game rise up. I mean, it's always a nice feeling to have them, but from my experience at least, I didn't get the reaction I thought I would have before starting a charity, you know? It's not it's not a weird gender bent manga. Isn't it kind of weird the sheer amount of gender bending mangas out there? And hentais and whatever? Like, it's kind of disturbing how many there are and how popular they are compared to every other genre. Every other kind of manga. Says a lot about society. Social taboo. Mm-hmm. But if it's a fetish, yeah. Probably. I mean... yeah. Not really something to say on stream, but yeah. Something similar. Favors the biggest reason for my imposter syndrome. Hmm. Okay. I like games where I am able to chat. This is the best games. Chat wholesome as always. As always. Yes. That on Discord. I would really like to hope that the stream is less wholesome than the Discord. Because the stream is 18 plus, the Discord server isn't. And people tend to forget about that. And I already know a couple users who left the server because they were minors and they weren't feeling the best in the server. So that is something. Mm-hmm. I was saying that I know a couple of users from the from the Discord server that didn't feel comfortable in the server anymore because they were minors. I bet. Let's say for channel would help. Sure. Not a big fan of not safe work stuff being shared around between random people. I don't know. It's a weird thing I have. I know it's not a popular feeling, but I don't know. I've seen too many random people talk about loot things together and start to flirt in weird ways, and we end up with dramas coming from nowhere that they wouldn't deal with in private, so they go back to the server and oh god. Every time I've dealt with not safe for work on a Discord server, it never ended well. So that's why I'm kinda against it now, because of past experiences. But then again, I can just create a not safe work channel as soon as I see stuff I don't like. I just delete it. Mr. Drama Lore. Don't know why this is very long time ago. I said a long time ago, but it was like a year ago. Not on my server and not with people I talk to now, so it's very much past stuff. Okay. The thing is, nothing stops you from being friends with someone and starting to talk about not safe work stuff together comfortably in private without needing to have a public channel for that. Unless you're some kind of exhibitionist, and I don't know what to do about that, sorry. The only thing I would fuck. Drama can be fun, but for everyone involved, it just sucks. Yeah. The only thing I could see being reasonable is a not safe for work art sharing channel, but with text messages disabled. You just share a pic you see on the internet. People can have react emojis and stuff, but no text. So you don't end up having weird discussions about stuff between two PCs shared. This kind of thing the kind of thing I can see being reasonable. And if you see someone who shares the kind of art you like, slide into the DMs. You know? And talk about those kind of pieces and where they come from and why are they sharing that kind of piece. It's that easy. And of course, if people don't want to have private messages with you, they would tell you and you would stop. Right? I don't want to have a safe work channel anymore. I'm not saying not safe work is bad. It's just that it can be a weird thing on Discord. Because unless except for the people you regularly talk to, you're surrounded by strangers and you're sharing not safe work informations or discussions or whatever with complete strangers who can see that. Not to remind you that I have, maybe inactive, but I have 250 members on my server. So that would be 250 people who could see what you're talking about. That's the forward voice chat then. When? Then? I'm getting flashbacks. I don't like them. But a good kind of flashbacks. And then there were both bottoms. That's the picture that comes to mind when I think of trans girls joining a voice chat, a lewd voice chat. Silence for hours. Very nice. But when it starts, holy shit, they can't shut up. For the love of me, it gets... God. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. Someone, let's say PowerWash channel. Absolutely not. Not in this lifetime. Why are you not thinking? Am I missing something? Oh, on the other side. Yeah. Please get to know people before you get lewd with them. That's all. That's my only advice. That's all I'm asking. Please know who you're gonna get lewd with. It's very important. I've seen people get lewd with each other. First, then they started to get emotionally attached, started dating, and after a while, they realized that apart from a couple fetishes, they had nothing in common. Because they never talked about anything else than not safe for work. And they all end up dumbfounded when they realize they have no chemistry. And then they realize that and they don't even wanna get lewd with each other anymore. Uh, 98%. Uh-huh. If there is something in the tower that I forgot, I swear to God. Sexual stuff is important for a relationship. Eesh. Eesh. Oh! Saw you. Shouldn't be built upon. Okay, I'm out of ideas. What do we have? Drill tower! Fucking hell! Damn it! Damn it! Drill tower railing. I forgot about one! Damn it. Drill tower. Everything left was in the drill tower. Idiot. What? Door frame. You miserable piece of shit. What else do you want? Oh, okay. Wall frame. Wall frame? Wall frame. Wall frame. Wall frame. No. 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 After a good bit of PowerWash because you had a talk. And having a talk actually wakes the brain up because you need to make sense. And your brain is trying its best to make you sound smarter. I don't... Which one? Not making sense. Okay, sorry. Which one? Is it inside? There's no wall frame inside. Is there? Is there? What? You! Son of a bitch. Okay! Let's go! Very nice. Next. Complete the fire truck windows, windscreen, and wing mirrors first. Oh. Oh. A quick one. No. Vehicles. Fire truck. Windows, windscreen, and wing mirrors. The game, it's the game. It's the one game. Let's go! Last one. Next. In the treehouse, complete all of the lanterns first. What? In the treehouse, the lanterns first. The lanterns? Remember that one? How long it was? Very nice. I loved it. Lantern! Ding! Okay. I have to chase the lanterns. Lanterns. Professor Lantern. Okay. How many are there? This map I watched for the first time you stream at work. Nice. I mean, not nice, but nice. I still remember this. It wasn't that long ago. also miner. Are you a miner? Okay. So lanterns. Probably missing some. Ah, here's one. You know how your brain is so efficient at remembering things that don't matter? Yep. I don't matter. Let's go! Next! Complete the fire helicopter blades first. I like the first achievements because it's so fast. Helicopter. Helicopter. Where is it? Air. Fire helicopter. Yes. Old. Damn. Unicorn old. Just like that. Just like that. Old. Stop that. Stop shaming people from being older than you. God damn it. You have the right to answer back to everyone calling you old by baby. Or zoomer. Your choice. How old is boomer? You mean for real or like the real age? Boomers starts with, the boomer generation start with 60 years old. 66 to be precise. That's why I watch streaming, I get snappy answers. Nice. Oh, this boomer heavy. Oh, you want my age? You can probably find my age somewhere. You're not gonna get it from me. I like to keep the mystery. Aren't you 26? Maybe. All that you need to know is that I'm an adult. Ding! Let's go. I forgot one. Wait. All the blades? Let me check. Probably all the blades, so the ones at the back. Important. Turns out you're like 45. Hell yeah. Get off my lawn. Thank you. You. It doesn't matter. Depends on the situation. Live by the blade. Let's go. Completely clean the carousel without turning it off. Ah! 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 Alright, this is the last one. It's probably gonna take a bit. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. Let's clean that bitch. It's okay now, I have the best weapon. It's okay, it's gonna be faster. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. See, my mom, my stepdad have an age gap of like 70 years. Yeah, but depends when they met. Of each other, that's just completely valid. It is! But everyone knows age gaps don't mean much after a certain age. I mean, the only things that matter in age gaps is being an adult. That's the only thing that matters. Some relationships may be weird, like being 21 and being in a relationship with like someone who's 45. But then again, they're both adults, so I'm no one to judge. They do whatever they want. But as long as both parties are adults, I do not care. Do whatever you want. Ding, ding. Okay. Ah! Right. This is where I wanted to go. Is that Super Meat Boy music? It is! Let's go! Super Meat Boy! Super Meat Boy is a game, which is very hard. It has some difficulty, yeah. But to be fair, I find it easier than Celeste. From what I remember from the game. I haven't played it in a while, but I feel like Super Meat Boy was easier than Celeste. For me, I mean, of course. Everyone has different feelings with different games. A game can be easier for you and harder for someone else. But yeah. And now we get FTL, of course. Don't beat yourself up about that race. Just go at your own pace. Nobody's shaming nobody about the amount of time they take to finish a game. It doesn't matter. I will be slow anyway because I don't like rushing games, except for games that are specifically made for speedruns. I know Celeste is one, but I like the experience more than trying to speedrun the game. And what am I missing about? Oh, okay. I only like speedrunning games when I at least finish them like 3 or 4 times. And I don't know that by heart. And I don't feel like I'm missing on something if I don't know. If I rush through the game. Without appreciating it. Oh, I hate those horses. Oh, I hate them. I'm gonna have to push through the pain. On my Ubisoft horses. Yeah. I hate those horses. Not all horses. I'm not horse phobic. Ah! Okay. There's such a special place in my heart. Since I started playing it before I was even close to coming out, and I was just like, give me the real. Egg. Top egg behavior. Right, you're the last one, I think. Let me check. Done, 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 and done again. Okay. Okay. Oh, ding. Surprise ding. Always welcome. Mm-hmm. It's going fine. It's probably gonna be the last one. Looking at the time. The last one for today, of course. Oh, the black part is very dirty. Not dirty anymore. Okay. Okay, the rods now. Things that gave me so much trouble last time. Hate. Pain. Okay, the exterior now. Okay, nice. 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 Okay. AV blush? Why do you need AV blush on the stream? I can understand on the Discord server, but on the stream? There's no need to blush on the stream. I think there isn't supposed to be any reason to blush. Or AV please. Yeah, it's the same thing. There's an AV blush on the server. To shut a blush. Oh, okay. She flouche. She flouche. I don't want her to shut. I want activity on my chat. I don't want to feel alone. Ugh. What? What? Okay. Okay, now the exterior, I think. I'm done with the interior. We'll see. I don't know why people keep using that word as a French stereotype when we haven't used that word in about 2 centuries. I don't know why that word is still a thing. Even as a stereotype. How is it still here? It's like an exclamation, like... What would it be in English? Holy shit. It would be like holy shit, but as a non-swear word. Like a fancy way of saying holy shit. Oh my god, yeah. Kinda like oh my god. Okay. German stereotype is Lederhosen? I never heard of that word. How is that a stereotype if I never heard of that word? The stereotypes I hear the most for German language is Kartoffelsalat. Sprechen Deutsch du Hurensohn? 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 Who? Was das Ich liebe dich? Volkswagen. The brown pants with suspenders. Oh my god, I hate them. Thank you. Thank you, I hate it. Leather? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Oh. Are traditional clothes still popular in Germany? Like unironically popular? On there. Maybe he's wearing a barrel right now. Only wear them at Oktoberfest. Yeah, okay. So many dings! Japanese kimono. Yeah, okay. But kimonos are so comfy. How do you not want to wear them in any other occasions? Why only during events and festivals? Damn. Wear skirts now. But kimonos are so classy. Kimonos and yucatans. Is that a blush? It is a blush! It's a blush emoji! The hell? Woohoo! Cresting trim, center pole ring, center pole toppa. Topo. Cresting trim. Okay, I see. Cresting trim. Oh. One of you. I'm missing one. Which one? And which one of you? You! Stop right there. Let's go. Center pole ring. Center pole trim ring. Oh. And topper. Ah. Okay. Let's go. Achievements. Let's quickly see which one is next. In the temple, ensure the gnome is on the tower roof once the job is complete. That one will be for next time.